Since climbing out of the pandemic, inflation, like climate change, has turned into an existential issue the world over. Reining in prices of food and essentials has been as dicey and cumbersome as budgeting for market or balancing one's checkbook. Then again, the 5.2% mark in overall inflation may be a few points beyond the targeted range, but is way down from the same period last year as the prices of food, bottled water, and sweet drinks and essentials stubbornly refuse to yield and dip. Our Soo-Jin Kim has more on the latest April report.
As El Nino and global disruptions exert upward pressure on food prices, with La Nina being a threat that could compound strain on the country's food supply, the government is taking decisive action to mitigate the effects of extreme weather challenges. The Philippine Statistics Authority announced a 3.8% inflation rate for the month of April, higher than the 3.7% in March. The uptick was largely attributed to higher prices among food and non-alcoholic beverages at 6%. The surge in food inflation had a couple of key contributors, including vegetables such as onion, tomatoes, and cooking bananas, fish including galunggong, ready-made products, and cereal products, specifically rice.
While slightly bumaba yung ating presyo sa bigas, yung inflation rate niya mataas pa rin.
While there was a slight increase in the price of regular milled rice, it is worth noting that well-milled rice and special rice recorded lower prices.
Dito naman sa atin, ang aming pag-calculate, yung inflation rate would still be elevated. Depende sa production, local production, and then yung ating supply from the world market.
House Committee on Ways and Means Chair Joey Salceda says the rice tarification law amendments will improve rice import management to help local farmers and consumers directly. Impacts of El Nino continue to affect overall agricultural output. Second primary contributor to higher inflation rates is faster price increase in transportation, reaching a heaping 2.6%, attributable to higher gasoline and diesel prices. Among the 13 commodity groups, 3 have shown quicker surges in inflation in April. Meanwhile, the following recorded a slower rise in prices this April. The region with the highest inflation rate outside the NCR remains to be the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, which recorded a 6.3% from a 5% rate last March. Meanwhile, the National Economic and Development Authority reaffirms President Marcos Jr.'s commitment to improve the production and distribution efficiency within food systems, to ensure food security and pursue economic growth through the government's major strategies that increase productivity and resilience within the agricultural sector. Moreover, Finance Secretary Recto gives the assurance of all hands on deck to ensure food security. The DOF is closely monitoring the accelerated implementation of interventions among relevant agencies to likewise mitigate second-round effects of toll rate hikes on food inflation. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas says the inflation rate is still well within forecast range. The BSP expects average inflation to anchor back into target range by full year 2024 and 2025. Soo-Jin Kim from the National TV Network for the New and Better Philippines.